What's going on, everybody? How you doing? This is a donation request. This is for Don. This is the Monks. This is the song Spotty Face. This is, I think it's off of that same album. Yes, Bad Habits from 1979. Bad Habits is an album by the Monks released in 1979. It is a spoof of punk rock led by the former rhythm section of trad rocker Straubs. Songs are composed by, these people in the band. The album was surprisingly and nearly exclusively very popular in Canada, but made no impact in the United States and very little in the band's native UK. That's hilarious. Nice Legs, Shame About Her Face. That shit is, that title, Jesus, that is so funny. Was number 19 hit single in the UK singles charts. While the album failed to produce further UK chart success, they're very popular in Canada. Drugs in My Pocket was a top 20 single in Canada in the fall of 1980, and Bad Habits earned double platinum certification in 1982. In 2012, the Canadian musician Thomas Darcy organized the Monks Bad Habits tribute show at the Horseshoe Tavern in Toronto, which featured Ford and members of Sloan, the New Pornographers, Change of Heart, and released a track-by-track cover album. Wow. In addition to Canadian musicians such as Chris Callahan, John Kastner, Ian Blurton, and Chris Murphy. This is getting really Canadian for me, guys. Ford contributed to the album. Ford was presented with a double platinum award for Bad Habits from EMI at the concert. Wow. This is like a super Canadian thing, even though it's these freaking UKers. Okay. So this is Spotty Face, and you know this is gonna be some pop punk, right? That's what it sound. That's what the other song sounded like, just some pop punk. So let's get into this. Let's do it. Bam.
His mates are going down the club. He don't say nothing, but he wants to join in. Have some fun. He rushes home to change his clothes. They said they'd pick him up about 8:30, but no one comes, so he don't go. 'Cause he's much too skinny and he's much too short, and his mates never listen when he tries to talk. When he smiles at the girls, they always walk away. Hey, 7 stone 4 pounds, spotty face, weakling, you ain't going out tonight. You'll never go out with your mates when they're bullying, 'cause you give the girls a fright. It just ain't right, right. They used to take him down a pub, and they'd be drinking like there's no tomorrow. One shandy and he'd be on the floor. They pick him up and dust him down. They'd say it's time for him to buy the next round. He'd shake his head and run out the door. 'Cause he's much too skinny and he's much too short, and his mates never listen when he tries to talk. When he smiles at the girls, they always walk away. Hey, 7 stone 4 pounds, spotty face, weakling, you ain't going out tonight. You'll never go out with your mates when they're drinking, 'cause you are much too tight. Just ain't right, right. Olé!
I don't know why the solos on both songs just give me more of a surf vibe.
'Cause he's much too skinny and he's much too short, and his mates never listen when he tries to talk. When he smiles at the girls, they always walk away. Hey, they even took him to a dance and introduced him to the local talent, but he went all red and shied away. Now he's all ready to go out. He wears a suit that looks like silk pajamas, but no one comes. Oh, what a shame. 'Cause he's much too skinny and he's much too short, and his mates never listen when he tries to talk. When he smiles at the girls, they always walk away. Hey, 7 stone 4 pounds, spotty face, weakling, you ain't going out tonight. You'll never go out with your mates when they're bullying, 'cause you give the girls a fright. Just ain't right, right.
I mean, again, I don't know the baggage. I feel like if this were to come out now, I don't see what the problem would be. It's just like pop punk. I don't like, or if some other band came out and did this, I don't see what the problem is, you know, in terms of, I don't know. Again, I'm not a punk. I'm not like super Sex Pistols or Ramones or any of that kind of thing. You know, I mean, I've heard some of those albums like Sex Pistols and Ramones and Black Flag and Misfits. So I've heard stuff, but it's not anything that I dug real deep into, like at all. Like I probably heard one album of each of those bands and that's it. I would not say that it's specifically my style, but it sounds the part. Sounds, you know, pop punk. I mean, they're saying that they're not being serious. They're saying it's a spoof or whatever. Maybe at the time they weren't saying it was a spoof. Maybe it sounds like it got kind of released not on purpose in some kind of way. So, but I think it's fine. You know, the accents, I'm fine with the accents. It's pretty thick. I had the lyrics on the last song, so in front of me. So then I could tell this I didn't have lyrics on. So I'm like, I'm catching some of the things that they're saying, but some of it is just kind of flying by. It's in this, you know, like kind of thick accent. I mean, I mostly am catching it, but anyways, be easier with lyrics. Anyways, listen, look at me talking about lyrics. Okay. I mean, I don't have much else to say about it. I'm kind of like, yeah, it's, you know, it's just basic pop punk kind of stuff. I think it's cool. I kind of just think that the kind of story around all of it is more interesting almost. And also, they have a song called Out of Work Musician. And also, I really want to hear Nice Legs, Shame About Her Face, just because that title. I'm like, God damn. Sounds like the album did pretty good if it went double platinum in 3 years. So that's cool. And they had a number 19 hit single. Sounds cool. Dig it. Yeah, I mean, I certainly wouldn't have heard this stuff anywhere else any other way. So that's cool. All right, who else knows this band? You Canadians, everybody, all Canadians, raise your hand. Because you're gonna know this band probably, apparently, especially if they did a 21-date tour in Ontario. Like, are you kidding me? Like this, like, oh yeah, we did a 21-day tour in New York City. That's not the same thing, but anyways, in my American mind, I'm like, that's the same thing, right? Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, anyways. It's cool, you know, again, spoof stuff. All right, awesome. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.